The last month has been crazy in the CCM. You wanted to talk about it just to kind of rant about it, I think.
Well, yeah, I think it was just interesting to address, at least.
Set the stage.
As a Christian podcast.
30 seconds, set
being
the
both
stage.
Christian and movie podcast. So, I mean, this all started when Forrest Frank broke his back. And then God had his back.
God's got my back.
You gotta admit, that's pretty cheesy, and it was really ridiculous when it when that was the only case. Like just him writing a song when he's laying in bed.
Yeah,
that was pretty funny.
It was funny, and I think he kind of meant for that to be funny.
Mm-hmm.
So then there were various artists that parodied it: Corey Asbury, Matthew West.
Well, no, Crowder.
Oh,
actually broke his
Crowder
leg.
also legitimately broke a bone.
And then jokingly tagged Forrest.
Yeah. And
just as like, haha, figure.
And they also came out with the song together.
Yeah.
And then Corey Asbury, Matthew West, Shama, Rama all came out with their
I actually like
parodies.
Collarbone. Collarbone is kind of funny.
Up on my collarbone. You never left me alone.
Yeah.
The rest of his stuff.
I have not liked the rest of it.
I understand, but I kind of like Collarbone. It kind of goes fun.
I mean, it's so all these people started parodying. Is that, or is it parodizing?
I don't know.
Is it
I would
parodying?
have said parodying, but also I wouldn't have known how to say it.
Okay, parodizing.
Creating parodies.
Creating parodies. I was about to say, let me call up my sister, the English teacher, real quick. They started coming up with parodies of it that everyone thought was funny. But then just a few days ago now, Forrest just kind of come out with a video just kind of saying he didn't like it and he found all these parodies and everything offensive. Mm-hmm. So then both Corey Asbury and Matthew West kind of took their videos off of their songs that they're funny little things that they came up with, and both issued apologies on their social media platforms. And then Forrest, I think, responded to Corey Asbury's at least. I think he commented on Matthew West, but
I was gonna say Matthew West has kind of been Crowder and Forrest and Corey, and Matthew's just kind of over in the corner.
Yeah.
He posts his video and he's like having his fun in his corner, and then he realizes what's going on, takes his video down, and he's like,
apology.
It's really between those three, and Matthew's just like,
yeah. But then Shama's just been like going at it the whole time.
You don't unhinged Christian memes too. You unfollowed them.
Yeah, I unfollowed them
same
for a good
thing.
reason.
Yeah.
They've both really doubled down on it, which I don't think is a good look for either of them.
No.
In a lot of ways. And
Both who?
Shama and unhinged Christian memes have doubled down on the situation.
And keep saying, like, it's satire, it's okay. But at least from my point of view, like, if someone says something's offensive to a certain extent, you should be able to just say, okay, and stop doing it.
Yep.
Which that's what Corey did.
Yeah, that's what Corey and Matthew West both did. But Shama and I guess Unhinged Memes too have both persisted in it. And I think it is... So I guess I understand both perspectives in a lot of ways, because I think, Forrest being able to have fun, with like Crowders and everything, but then not having fun with the others. I mean, it's different because Crowder actually broke his leg or whatever.
I suppose.
But
the hard part is that Shama's been calling out like the whole marketing thing.
Yeah.
Like, could it have been preconceived to release these songs? Possibly.
Wait, are Forrest and Corey releasing a song?
I don't know. Forrest wrote a song for Corey about forgiveness. And Corey kind of was like, yeah, it was a good song, and then sang it back to him or whatever in his reply video. But then it's like not a complete song, whereas, I don't know, Lemonade was different. Lemonade was fun. God's Got My Back was fun.
Yeah.
And
The Rock
Shama kind of has, I'm going to say, Shama kind of has a point with rhyming misunderstood with man nailed to wood. that's a little too Forrest Frankie for me.
Yeah.
A little Forrest Frankie, like a Frankie dog. Sorry. Anyways.
And maybe I shouldn't add this part, but I think...
I'm gonna anyway.
I think Forrest was a little... I mean, I was messaging you about this. I think it was a little misleading with his miracle. Because if you look up, like, what he explained happened, like, from the doctors and everything, it does only take, like, a couple weeks to recover from it.
Yeah, but it was a couple days, and it was a whole thing of, like, he realized he was standing up without his brace. So I'm willing to
That was a couple weeks later, wasn't it?
I thought it was a couple
I thought it was a couple weeks.
Maybe.
Pretty
I
sure
don't
it was a
know.
couple weeks.
I also don't want to discredit if it was actually at least sped up healing.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to discredit it, but I don't think it was as miraculous as he claimed it.
And we also talked that, like he said he was kind of offended at Corey's because it's parodying, whatever word you came up with, a very hard time for him and his wife in that time that his back was broken. And I'm like, you're making songs and you're giving glory to God about however far the healing went, whether it was modern medicine or God's miraculous healing, and you're focusing on the hard time that is now over and even over sooner than you expected.
Yeah.
So, like, I think he's getting hung up on that.
Yeah.
Again, he's not going to hear this or care, but we needed to.
We're not really here to, I guess, pick a side or fight for anyone, really. I just thought it was an interesting thing to happen in the news.
Yeah.
But I think there are definitely people not doing the right thing. So.
Yep.
Anyways.